3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back.
To the casting of the pods. We're on number
6.
And what were we going to do on number 6?
We were supposed to talk about solely the lovely Hayabusa.
Hayabusa.
We had a lot of requests for it.
Yes, we did.
And we mentioned in the last podcast that we made some progress. But there's a twist.
There is a twist. Because who are we? The MotoMischiefs. What is our slogan?
We don't
resist the twist. And we have a twist for you today.
And as you can tell behind us,
It's not a Busa.
it is not a Busa by any stretch of imagination.
Yes, the Busa can be stretched, but it still wouldn't turn into this lovely, what is this? 2025.
BMW.
BMW.
Or BMW.
BMW, for you Germans out there.
R1300GS.
Yes. Yes, he did it.
Yes, this time it was me. This
did
time it was me.
Tell us how it happened, dear.
So, like we mentioned in the last podcast, we were really trying hard to make the Busa work.
Yeah.
We really liked the Busa.
Yes.
It was amazing looking. It was Bunny's dream bike.
Yes.
And the engine was amazing. The handling was acceptable, except there was one major flaw. And if you watched our latest video, you probably know what's coming at this point.
Yeah.
The Busa inherently, for my stature, for my height, and my inseam, and my long legs, had a flaw where I was just not comfortable.
It wasn't just your legs that weren't comfortable.
Right.
After you rode, it was also
The shoulders.
your shoulders bothered
and
you.
my knees were really, really cramped.
They were
as
really
well.
cramped. It was uncomfortable.
It was uncomfortable.
It was just, honestly, it was just uncomfortable for him to ride it.
And we really tried to make it work for us. We looked at the rider triangle, we looked online, and we ended up installing bar risers and lowering packs.
Yes.
And while it did make an
A
impact,
difference.
at least to a point where it was somewhat
Acceptable.
comfortable,
You still weren't happy.
I still wasn't 100% happy. And so we kind of said in the last podcast, as a matter of fact, it's going to be just parked in the corner and it's going to come out on special occasions.
Except I said, what a shame for a beautiful bike like that
What?
to sit in the corner. And we do have a lot of bikes, admittedly, but it still seems a shame that you don't put it in the rotation.
What?
I do really think that's a shame. And so then we went back to what's our dream bike?
What?
Or what could be the bike, the one,
actually,
right?
We kind of went back to say, okay, so looking at our last podcast, you know, for Bunny, obviously, it was a mix between the V7 and the R3 and the Ducati Scrambler.
Yeah.
And for me, the number one choice was the Moto Guzzi V100.
Except, what didn't you like about it?
Well, I didn't like the horsepower. And obviously, the weight wasn't ideal, but it was acceptable. And
So really it was just the horsepower out of everything?
pretty much
The V100 ticked most of your
most
boxes
of the boxes.
because you tracked it.
Yes.
We've done light off-roading, very light.
Yes, so that's
We
basically
went
what
through
it
the
was,
water
what it was kind of
crossing.
missing, right? I
Right.
mean, I went for the water crossing. Should I have done it?
Maybe
not.
But we are the MotoMischiefs, so
We had a MotoMischiefs, yes.
YOLO!
So basically, yeah. So I guess if you put it like this, there were two things that the V100 was missing. One was the light off-road capability.
Which is why we had the Ibex.
And I said the Ducati V2 with 160, 170 horsepower,
the horsepower
was my
you were
ideal
looking for.
number. And I mentioned in the last podcast, as a matter of fact, towards the end, the BMW R1300GS. And after thinking about it again and looking
Because
at
now
it,
you think about it, right? After you talk about it, now your brain
actually
starts to think on it.
revisited.
We did.
And we looked at the GS again.
Well, it wasn't just that. Remember?
And
Our
then-
good friend, Steven,
Yes.
European Cycle Sports,
Yeah, so we had a couple of things that kind of
they fell in place
fell
for
in place and kind of led to it. So one thing I want to bring up is Bunny and I decided that we are slowly but surely will be phasing out our chain bikes.
Yes.
And that is because just where we live and with having quite a few bikes, it is just very cumbersome for me to constantly clean chains.
And I can't tell you what a joy it's been to have the V7s with no chain.
Right.
And we do whatever, and it's a light cleaning of the bugs. We live in Texas. And then we put them up. We don't worry about it.
What?
Now you just worry about, you check the tire.
Tire pressure?
But we don't have to check the chain anymore before we go ride.
No.
And it makes everything easier. It makes the prep easier before the ride. It makes the post-ride activities faster.
Yeah.
It's just...
There's something to be said.
Something to be said for not having a chain. There just is.
Yeah. And so, since we don't really need these super high-powered super sports bike that obviously, for obvious reason, come with chains, we decided we are going towards a garage now
that doesn't have chains.
Chain drives with shaft drives only.
With shaft drives.
And obviously, that is going to limit us now to only 2 brands.
Oh, that's
and
it.
that is Moto Guzzi and BMW.
They're
BMW.
literally the only ones that don't have a chain?
Well, there are a couple of heavy-duty bikes, but that's not
it
something
doesn't fit what we do.
Doesn't fit what we do.
Okay, and that's fair.
Yeah.
Because that's part of narrowing down what your dream bike or number one bike, your Neo, is.
Right.
Is what makes sense for you in your situation.
So that was number 1. And then number 2, like Bunny just mentioned, we had one of our midweek rides, and a good friend of ours, Steph, he showed up with a old 1300GS, and the ride got a little bit spirited.
And he was right behind you.
And I was on my Moto Guzzi V100 enjoying myself in the twisties, and lo and behold...
Guess who was also enjoying themselves in the twisties right on your tail?
Yes. And
it surprised you, didn't it?
I tried to actually
you tried to lose him just to see?
Nope.
You're not going to be lost.
That was kind of like an eye-opener, and so much of an eye-opener that I started to look again.
You'd never seen one in that situation.
Yes.
You've seen people ride them,
yes,
but not spiritedly.
What?
And he's put a lot of miles on his bike. He's a very good rider.
He's sitting at like 40,000 miles on the bike.
He has some miles on it.
Yeah, he will wheelie that thing all day long.
Yeah, he's not scared of doing nothing on that bike.
But so that said, now I looked at it again, and so let me see.
You ask yourself now.
GS, it has the shaft drive. It can go off-road.
Yes.
It can ride spirited.
Yes.
And it has the horsepower. From the factory, it comes with 145 horsepower, but there's a little company out there called Brenntune, and guess what? Their Stage 2 kit, which includes a full system, an air filter, and velocity stacks, it was just dyno-tuned at almost 160 to the wheels, which equates almost 180 at the crank.
And guess who can't leave a bike alone? And who loves that, who eats that up for lunch. He's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And now let's talk about the bunny factor.
Yes.
Because you would like for me to ride this bike. And what does this bike have that would make it comfortable for me to ride?
So A, it has a low seat option.
Yes.
And B, it has adaptive ride height.
Yes.
And what that means, basically, the bike lowers itself when you get on. And once you get going, once you go past 30 miles an hour, the bike will raise itself. And same way on the way in. You slow the bike down, you go below 30 miles an hour, and the bike lowers itself so that Bunny can actually use her heels, or I don't think you can flat-foot it quite a bit. But I
haven't tried the low seat yet, though,
Right.
but I'm going to say probably not.
So I looked at the spec sheet, and based on what I read, with the low seat and the adaptive ride height, you should be sitting exactly at the same ride height like your Moto Guzzi V7.
Which is, I ride the V7 all the time, so that's acceptable.
And now the elephant in the room is the weight, obviously.
Yes.
Her V7 is sitting at 485 pounds. The BMW sits at about 505 pounds.
And you can tell.
Yes.
It's a little heavier.
But it also, because the engine is so low and it's a boxer engine, the
It's
center
very
of gravity,
balanced.
it's very low, it's very balanced, and it feels very nimble. And point in case, we have our good friend Pallavi, who hopped on right away.
And what does Pallavi ride right now?
She rides a 750 GS.
750 GS. Oh, speaking of GSs.
Yes.
Okay.
But she is almost the same height like you, right?
Yes. I think she's actually a touch shorter than me.
Okay.
I think she's just a scooch.
But in any case, she hopped on yesterday on the GS, and she was mighty impressed as well.
Yes.
The way it handled.
And the extra power.
And the extra power
over
obviously.
hers. But she's just so nimble. That was the first thing she said. I can't believe how nimble this bike is. And let's talk about some of the features of the bike that also sold it.
Yes. So this one has what I would call the X factor. It has a little system called ASA, standing for Automatic Shift Assist. What that basically is, it is technically an automatic where you can ride the bike fully automatic, or you can put it in manual mode and you ride it just like your regular quick shifter, except that you don't have to use a clutch. So if you look at it, you can't see it right now, obviously here, because it's covered by the turn signal, but there is no clutch layer.
Yeah. And it's really weird when you get on because
Yes.
you want to, that's all I do is like,
Where's the clutch?
where's the clutch?
But the best comparison I can do is our Can-Am Ryker.
The Ryker.
Which is automatic as well. Obviously it has a CVT, but yeah. And BMW actually used a very simple system here. And I know there's a lot of people out there that have complained that for them the shifts were too abrupt or not smooth enough. And I will say I got about 150 miles right now on this bike, seat time. And I kind of have been switching forth and back. And sometimes, yeah, it is probably not as smooth as when I would shift it. But overall, the system is very, very good.
But didn't they tell us that it will learn as you ride it? It will adapt to your style of riding, and it'll figure out where you like to shift.
That is concerning the shift points. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But the system is in its first generation right now. That's BMW's first attempt to implement a system like that. And from all I can say so far is they did a really good job. They kept it rather simple, and it works flawless for me.
And now let's talk about some of the nice features that it has.
Yes. So obviously, first of all, let's talk about price real quick.
Okay.
It is obviously the Moto Guzzi, if you pick it up brand new.
Yeah.
It is about $15,000-$16,000. And yeah, we're talking almost twice the money, unfortunately. But here's the thing. When we are talking about the one and only bike, is there such a bike? And I'm going to kind of go back real quick to the last episode. We were talking about, we were kind of, waving the white flag and said, technically there is no such bike.
Can't find it.
And suddenly I'm looking here and I'm like, wait a minute.
Maybe.
For me personally,
This is going to be the one for you,
could
isn't it?
be the one because it
It needs some testing still.
It can, obviously I'm going to test it out.
I think he's going to ride it a lot.
On paper, it goes off-road. It has the horsepower. It is comfortable. It is loaded with tech features.
You love tech.
And I personally love tech. And so now can I switch over to what you just brought up? So what does it all have? So obviously we have the LED headlights.
Yep.
I got auxiliary lights on this puppy. I have a electric windshield that goes up and down.
Up and down.
And it actually has two positions here, a high and a low position, which is something I haven't seen before on a bike.
Yeah, you can just undo the screws and put it to the next
Yep.
position if you like it in a different,
Yep.
for your height.
What?
Yeah.
It has not only does it have cruise control, but it has adaptive cruise control.
Yeah.
And I tested that out, and just like in our car, it works flawless. You just set it on 75 miles an hour. You come up on a car that's in front of you that goes 60 miles an hour. The bike will just slowly
It just slows
slow
itself
down to 60 miles an hour. Car speeds up. The bike will speed up again. For long distance travel, that makes the
big
ride
difference.
makes a big difference because you can truly focus on what's going on the road
Around
without
you.
constantly trying to keep up and work the throttle and work the clutch. So that in combination with the automatic, I think it's amazing.
Heated grips.
We have heated grips,
And what did you show me? What do you call those things?
hippo hands.
Hippo hands. Hippo hands. If
They
nobody's
look
ever seen
very,
those.
very doggy.
They do. But if they keep you warm,
For the winter time, yes. It is probably
we're
going
going
to
to be hippoing it up around here. Or if you want to go somewhere, into the
What?
mountains where it's a little cooler,
Yeah,
we're hippoing it.
maybe. So, heated grips,
Yes.
heated seat,
Yes.
and not that we have been doing it, but the passenger seat.
Has its own little switch. Like right here, you just switch it on and off if you need some extra
heated as
heat.
well.
It's very nice.
And also, at first, on a bike that I have been riding, it has a blind spot system.
Yes.
So just
Very
like
cool.
in your regular car, that seems to be almost standard nowadays. When somebody is near blind spot, you got in the mirror your little yellow light that comes on and tells you, hey, watch out, there's somebody in your blind spot. Same thing on the BMW.
And now we have a friend who has, does he have a GS? He has one, doesn't he? He rode his white GS to the ride.
Adon.
Adon. He taped his lights with yellow. So these lights are
He did
actually like a
yellow-
yellow, which
yellow
is
film
cool
on there.
looking. It's very
Yeah.
cool looking.
Yeah, and he said he would do the same on mine.
Yeah, I think he was going to bring us a sheet to do ours.
So because he got some left.
I thought that was pretty cool.
As you can tell, yes, the bike is more expensive, but
It is, but it comes with a lot of features
Comes with
if
a lot
you
of
like that
feature.
kind of thing.
Right.
And again, it was on our list of things.
Right. And obviously, the other thing that we haven't mentioned, we sold actually two bikes. So we traded in the Hayabusa and we sold our CF Moto. and that was enough to
help
make this one happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't need the Ibex now.
Nope.
Because that was your off-road bike. And the Busa, we just wasn't a good fit.
Yeah.
You honestly.
I mean, we wanted to like it.
We did. We put an exhaust on it.
It's a very lovely bike.
It is a beautiful
the
bike.
Right
the right person will find that bike, and it's at European Cycle Sports.
Yeah.
Somebody will love it.
Yeah.
And it'll find a good home. All of our bikes usually do, and it makes us super happy. But it just wasn't. We wanted it to be, and we tried. I feel like we really gave it a good shot.
Yeah.
It just
wasn't meant to be.
Sometimes it's just not meant to be. Yeah. And that's part of the journey, right?
Yes.
To finding the bike that you want. So
that is our introduction for our
It's our Busa video.
news manual. And it is our Busa video.
Hi, bye. It's so nice to have you around.
But we're obviously looking forward to testing out the BMW. And spoiler alert, I personally think this bike is so good that I'm going to try to see if I can get Bunny with it comfortable as well.
And all I asked is that you get the lower seat and the crash bars.
Yes.
Because I'm famous. How many of your bikes have I ridden that I've not crashed?
Well, you really
crashed,
only dropped
low speed drop.
You dropped the Ducati V2.
Yep.
You dropped the Aprilia.
Oh, yeah.
And you dropped the 4R. 4R.
I haven't dropped the V100.
You haven't dropped the V100. You haven't dropped your V7.
No.
So really only 3 bikes. And that was really during your beginner phase.
And it was during the first probably, 6 months, 5 months? Not even 6 months,
and that's
maybe.
Expected, kind of.
It is. And I hate that it had to happen because you love nice bikes. And I'm not sure that was appropriate for my skill level at the time.
But the problem is I wanted her
You wanted me to
ride. I wanted
to appreciate
to get into it
the loveliness of these nice bikes.
And what I said, it's just plastics. It can be replaced.
That's true. It was all low speed.
Yes,
it was really like
plastics.
fairings. And of course, every time it tips over, you're probably going to lose it. The clutch lever had to be replaced. Mirror, it's going to pop off. I mean, you've been very sweet about it.
But look where you are now.
I know. And I don't think I would have gotten as far if I hadn't ridden the variety of bikes. And I know that I'm very privileged. A lot of people have to learn on a bike, and then you trade that in for the next bike. And we skipped all of that. Yeah. I think that's why I'm so far along in a year in.
And I was going to say, look where you are after only 1 year of riding. I mean, she has come such a long way.
But I had a lot of help. I mean, you've coached and coached and coached a little more. Ricardo is a blessing.
Yes. Speaking of, we will be attending our next track day
on
October
so
13th. Bunny will be taking her R3 for now.
Is that what we decided, or you want me to try the GS?
Well,
because you're going to ride the GS.
If I get her comfortable,
I might take the GS.
She may take the GS. If not, she will be on her R3
or the V7. No, you don't really think I should be.
No.
Well, we got the R3 because I could drop it on the track and it wouldn't be expensive.
It's super light and nimble. And
it is super light and nimble. But what we talked about today is, which I didn't think about, no nannies. I don't think. We got to research it, make sure. No ABS, probably.
Actually, let us know in the comments down below.
Do you guys know?
What do you guys think? Should Bunny take a GS to the track?
Lord.
Or should she take the R3 to the track?
But am I increasing my chance of high side or low side if it has no ABS? And what's the other thing that really keeps you from? And traction control.
And traction control.
Because I do come in hot.
Sometimes.
I do come in hot on the corners. Yeah. I'm like, I can do it. But the R3 generally keeps me out of trouble out here on the open road. I haven't. And that has more chicken strips than any other bike I've ridden, I think.
Yeah. Well, less chicken strips.
Is that what you call it? I have less chicken strips.
The less you have.
Because I have more lean.
Honestly, that is, again, as long as you follow your lines, you hit the apex, you look for the corner, it really doesn't matter.
But is that like an indication that I am more leaning the bike? It's just comfort level.
It's just an indication that, you're more comfortable leaning over. But
and honestly, I haven't, like the 4R, sometimes I felt like the back tire didn't give as much hold as it could have. And I've learned to adapt to that, obviously. But I've never had that on the R3, honestly. Is that because it just can't come in as hot, or I don't come in as hot?
Well, you probably didn't feel as comfortable doing it.
It's so weird.
That is
the more comfortable you feel,
how comfortable you are.
I am. I'm super. It's light. It's nimble. Yeah. I feel like a MotoGP racer, which may be why I come in a little hot. but I
You should
feel
have seen
in
me
tune.
on our first track day. I was riding behind her. We were in Cardo, and I'm like, slow down.
I'm like, is there an echo in Cardo? I feel like there's an echo here. He's like, no, slow down. Okay.
But in any way, so yeah, it's going to be the R3 or the GS for her. And for me, I put a little community poll out there.
This is
and
V100.
on YouTube and Facebook, everybody says, take the V100.
And you had so much fun when you had the V100 out there.
And I'm happy to oblige. The V100 is
Do you
already
need crash
prepped.
bars on?
Nope.
You didn't crash when you rode
It's
it.
got already track tires on there.
that's
It
true.
just needs an oil change at this point.
Oh,
And-
we've got to call PKS.
Yeah.
We need an oil change. We'll do that when you get back.
But other than that, yeah. So that's going to be our next big event that we are personally looking forward
Yes.
to. Is the track day in Crescent on the 1.7 mile course on October 13th.
That's so much fun. It's not even that expensive if you guys, are even thinking about it. Obviously, you got to have your track gear. But it's 180, I think.
180.
And
For
six
all
left.
day,
Six,
six-
all day. Six sessions.
6 sessions for 20 minutes. That's pretty darn good.
Doesn't get much better than that.
No.
And it's open, or you can go through the instructor led, either one.
They have two sessions.
Two
One
sessions.
is advanced, where basically there's no instructions provided. You just go out and you have fun.
You do your thing.
If you feel to do so, or you can go
Get some instruction.
The beginner, where you get a little bit of classroom instructions.
And there's an instructor on the track
and then there's
with you.
also instructors on the track that kind of
Help you along a
help you a
little.
little bit, show you the lines and whatnot.
It's
But
pretty well marked, I think, last time. They had cones, I think, for the apexes.
They have,
and
like,
where they
usually
want you to enter.
markings.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
they think you should start and brake.
Yeah.
As an average, I guess, rider, because obviously the more experienced you are, the further in you can go before you brake, right? Is that my understanding? And then the apex and then the exit.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
But
It's going to be fun.
in any case, we are really excited about the BMW.
Yeah, so excited.
Very excited about it.
And you have talked about this bike for almost
I know.
a year now,
About-
on and off.
For years, as a matter of fact.
more than
Literally.
the year.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've been talking
interesting.
about this bike for years.
Why'd you buy that S1000R?
Because the point of entry is just so expensive, right?
The S1000RR was 30,
no,
wasn't
for this
it?
one.
Oh.
I see what you're saying.
You
yeah,
spent that money on a German bike?
well,
What the?
that was like a once in a lifetime thing.
You had to
The
have it.
M1000R. It's
Oh, the
got this,
M1000R.
It's got this really special hour. And by the way, spoiler alert too, I actually had the choice between an M1000 XR
You went in to look at the M1000
And the-
XR,
and the GS,
Before
and-
you rode with stuff, you were like,
and after looking at the specs and the capabilities, yeah, obviously the M1000 XR is much more capable when it comes to a track environment, and it's much faster. But other than that,
if you're talking about a one bike,
it's a one-trick pony. And now
that's true.
here, we're already talking about a bike that can potentially really, for me personally,
and would
do it all.
I have ever tried that bike if you bought it? Honestly,
No,
no.
it's a Rabaton bike too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, yes, it is expensive, but if you look at all the features that the bike has, and the nice thing is right now BMW includes in all the purchases the first service for free.
First service for free.
That
3
is
years,
nice. And then-
36,000.
And then you have a warranty, 3 years or 36,000 miles.
Mm-hmm.
So we will do the wheels and tire package
Did
probably.
we mention there's no chain?
There's no chain. It is a shaft drive.
we did the tire and wheel package. Are we going to do it? Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyway, we just wanted to.
Cast iron wheels. I don't know if you
Cast
said that. Is it cast iron or just cast?
No, they're actually
Cast. Forged.
aluminum wheels.
Forged aluminum wheels, tubeless tires,
Tubeless tires.
because that's a big thing for you.
Yeah. And right now it has 80/20 Michelin Anarchy adventure tires on
And
there.
you're going to what?
We're going to the Road 6s.
The Road 6s.
Yeah.
You love those Road 6s. That's like your answer to almost everything, except Ducatis because they don't fit.
On the V2. Yeah.
Didn't fit in the Scrambler either, did they?
No.
It's a Ducati thing, I think. Their wheels are just like a little bit
They're
different.
a little bit offset. But that is
Busa.
that is about all we have for today. This
Hello,
is
GS.
Rubbish. Yep.
You come up with a
Busa.
baby. It was a name for your baby. Troy called it the Honey Badger. This is the Honey Badger of bikes. It's lean. It's mean.
Yeah, that's the other thing. So we had it out yesterday, and we went on a little
We went on our
on
twisties.
a midweek ride again. And Troy, our good friend Troy,
Who was riding his
he is on an
Aprilia
Aprilia
V4.
ours V4,
And he had to go through, he had to drop a couple of gears to try to keep up with you. And so did Big John on his
ZX14.
ZX14.
Yeah,
They
so-
both said we had to drop some gears to keep up.
Yeah.
So it's
So that tells you. And
it's got some power.
and this is stock form right now, not even.
Yeah, you
messed
haven't
with.
even done anything to it. So it's surprising.
It's very surprising.
It's surprising how good this bike is for an all-arounder, for just something that you can travel with, you can off-road a little, can
And-
keep up with the boys who think they're cool on their sports bikes.
And so one thing I can tell you, not that I did it, because
In Mexico?
maybe in Mexico,
What did you not do?
right now, this
Hypothetically?
bike, right now, hypothetical, this bike will run up to 140 miles an hour, just like
Broken
this.
in. Lord help me.
There's two ways of breaking an engine.
MotoMischiefs.
Yes.
Don't resist the twist. I swear.
There's the one method, and then there's the MotoMischiefs method. So,
Don't always follow our madness.
Yes.
Follow your own madness.
yes.
But tag along for our madness.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
So, but anyway, I think there's going to be quite a bit of content.
Yeah.
And see how I go on with it. Also, let's see how Bunny goes on with it. And like I said, my little mischievous plan here, my long-term goal is, if she takes on to it, will probably further reduce the bikes in our
barn.
garage.
Well, because if we can go, like you kind of went 2-to-1. You didn't actually go 3-to-1 because you're not sure you want to let go of the V100 just yet. But we could go 3-to-1.
Yep.
If it fits. If it fits.
If it fits and ticks all the
Honestly,
boxes.
yeah. And that would, there'd be more room in the barn.
Yeah, there we go.
You can actually walk between the bikes. Maybe work on something. I don't know. Now, are you going to put a different, because this is the king of exhaust. You like this exhaust on it, though, the stock exhaust?
Surprisingly, the stock exhaust actually sounds rather nice on this
And
bike.
it's short, like you like the stock exhaust. I mean, like you like an exhaust shorter rather than longer.
Yeah.
And I thought it sounded pretty good. You put a video up, and I honestly would like the sound.
It sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
But for Brennton Stage 2, it does require a full system with the catalytic converter removed. So I'll have to see.
So you will probably do something.
I have to see. They have also a Stage 1 tune, which I think it's a little bit below the
like maybe
160 to the wheels.
150
Maybe
to the wheel.
150 to the wheels. So I'll look at it.
Maybe.
But right now, let's just break it in first. Let's hit the first
What
service.
fits on this? If you were, are we Yoshi territory? Are we M4 territory? Aero?
From what I have seen, they have a Krapovic system.
Oh,
And they have a SC Project system.
okay.
So, and I don't think I have seen anything else right now. I have to do some research on it. That kind of tells you. I have been actually, usually
Happy
when
with
I
it.
get
that's
something.
usually the first thing he does is
Yeah.
goes to see what fits.
And I was actually rather impressed. And I was like, that's actually pretty darn good the way it sits
you
right
were
now.
pretty happy last night.
Yeah. So, go figure.
Let's see. Let's see if it lasts.
Yeah, we'll see if it lasts. But for now,
That's my motto.
for now,
Ask me in a month.
But anyway, yeah. So
There you have it.
That's a news. Sorry that we let go of the Busa. I know we had some people on the channel that wanted to see some more content of the Busa,
I'm sorry.
but it just,
We have to do what was right for
Yeah.
our barn and
unfortunately,
our riding.
Yeah, this, obviously we invite you to come along of our adventures and
Yeah.
of our mischievous.
And we always try to explain
doings.
why we did what we did. So maybe you can save you some
Yep.
painful decisions, or because it wasn't fun to have the Busa and to realize it wasn't the right bike. Yeah. And it's not something until because we test rode it. Mm-hmm. I mean, we sat on it and we test rode it, but it was the longer ride where it
It's the longer
showed
rides,
with the shoulders and with the knees. Yeah. And that's just not something.
Well, when you buy a new bike, you're excited, right?
Yes,
And
you ride it
You actually
and-
want to like it, right? Because you
Right,
picked
because it's
it
new
out.
and it's fun and it's exciting and it's a sexy bike.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, it brought a lot of stuff to the table.
And it had a lot of tech. You love
Yep.
tech. I mean, we wanted it to
Ticked
fit.
a lot of boxes. It's just,
Not all the boxes.
yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. So
Okay,
that's
that's what we had today.
all I got for today.
Thank you guys for coming along our journey.
Thank you for watching.
Really
and
appreciate it.
Stay tuned. The next one will definitely come soon.
Yes. It's always something around here.
Yes. On a bright note, the temperature is finally coming down.
Yes, we can finally start to get some more rides in. I know it's been really tough over the summer here in Texas. Has been hot and humid.
Yeah.
Not a good combo for wearing your gear.
Right. But
This is what it is.
yeah, and anyway, thanks for watching. We'll
Yep.
see you soon in the next one. As always, wear your gear,
Wear your gear. Check your tire pressure.
check your tire pressure.
And your chain if you have one.
MotoMischiefs
Out.
Bye.
Bye.